Yo, what is up guys? Crossbone Vapes here. Hope you're doing fantastic and I hope you all had a very, very Merry Christmas and I hope you're all kicking back right now, enjoying the fact that it's all now over. Now I'd like to just have a look at this right here and share it with you guys. I got this transfomer RDA by Vaporesso through just before Christmas. I haven't got a clue where it came from. It didn't say what company it came from, what shop it came from, anything, nothing. It had my name and address on it. I never ordered this. It just came as a freebie. So I was going to open it up the first day I had it, but I thought no, I'll leave it till just after Christmas and I'll do a little unboxing with you guys. I had a sneaky little peek at it quickly and I was like, right, okay, I'm just going to open it up and do a video about it because it actually looks like a nice bit of kit, to be honest. I've never really owned any Vaporesso products. I can't remember the last time I had a Vaporesso product. It was probably when I first started vaping. Maybe I had one of those little vape pens, because I know this company has been around for a good long while now. But I've come across their products while I've been scouring the internet, and anything I really come across has not really piqued my interest. But this one looks pretty cool actually. The main RDA, this one here, looks really nice actually. It comes with another sleeve, so it transforms into another RDA, which comes with 2 velocity style posts, so you can do that. But it's the second cap is quite a bit larger, and you'll see all that when we open it all up now. But other than that, that's about all I know about it. I haven't put a build in it. I don't know what the flavor's like yet. It's got a silver sticker there. Luckily they sent me a silver one. That's really good. Yeah, if I was ever going to order one of these, I'd get a silver one. One thing I have noticed is, you'll notice here on the picture, the engraving is all silver. So anyway, let's just open this up and see what you get inside. It's quite a nice box. It's a solid box. Nice and easy to get into. So you get this little Vaporesso packet. Yeah, all your doodads and doodahs. And here's what you get inside. See, as you can see straight off the bat, I don't know why they've done it, but they've turned the transformer engraving into a black engraving. I do quite like the black V for Vaporesso symbol. That's pretty nice. It makes it look like it's see-through, but it doesn't quite work with the big ass transformer RDA slapped on the side, as if you wouldn't know what it was. And obviously here is the large cap you get with it, with a big ass bore drip tip on there. And now I think you might be able to swap these around, so you can have the super large bore on the smaller RDA. And looks like you got quite a few air holes there. I don't know whether that's just like bang open or whether you can adjust those. Like I say, this is my first time look with you guys. So yeah, that's the inside of that. Nice bit of conical action going on the inside. Quite a large cap indeed. And you got the main one. This is the one I'm more interested in. Looks like it's going to have better flavour. So look. Oh, the tolerances are really quite good on this. So you can just yeah, this is your airflow. Don't know how many, if there's any different. No, basically you could just open and close these 2 airflows. If you can see that there. See, there we go. And then it opens up and it just keeps doing that all the way around, closing it up there. opening it up. Now one thing I did notice with this is that like the airflow is, you know, straight from the edges, straight in. There's nothing on the inside that's bringing the airflow closer to the coil. So it's like your old style, just bang straight airflow straight from the sides. But what we'll do then, I'll take it down to the uppy closey, and we'll have a closer look at the deck, and we'll see what comes with it, because there's a few extras of this, like I say, with the velocity style posts. I don't know whether I'm going to be doing a build with both of them. I might just stick a build in and show you how it is with both styles, velocity style posts in. But we'll do a build in this one first and use the coils that it comes with. Look like it came with nice coils. So yeah, let's just take it down low and yeah, check out the transformer RDA. Back with you in a second. Well, alrighty, here we are down in the up and closey. Let's have a bit more of a closer look at that box. Anyway, right here. So let's get this little transformer out. So yeah, we're going to be working with this one first of all, I think. Let's get that out. Get your little screwdriver, but it's a little hex key screwdriver. So yeah. So we're gonna need that. And this is your little bag of goodies. Right there. You get your 2 coils, posts, grub nuts, these other little screws in the sides there. We'll take them all out and we'll have a proper look. I don't know why everything's flipped. I've got Vaporesso written backwards. Alright. So let's have a look at this deck. Threads felt nice going on then. Nice tight tolerances. Quite a small chamber in there. As you can see, there's nothing making the airflow go direct to your coils. It's just straight from the airflow slots bang to the side of your coils. Take it, this is a dual coil RDA, and as you can see, it's got little grub nuts there, and there. Obviously that would be to hold your coils in place there. Now there are, give me a second. So you get these 2 velocity style posts here, and these will drop one in here and then one in the other side, something like that, and then you tighten them down, and then you've got that's a bit better. Then you've got your velocity style deck then, which will raise up the coils, which is quite a nice little feature. So yeah, you have those, and I think, I'm not sure exactly actually what these do. Oh, these are to go in the top then to cover up the holes that aren't being used, or the screw holes that aren't being used. So you get a couple of spare ones of those. A couple of nice looking little collapsing coils there, if we can get a half decent view. There we are. Sorry, this camera isn't the best, but you get the idea. They're pretty damn nice looking Claptons, so we're going to go with those. So yeah, as you can see, nothing new with the deck really. It's quite nice, I've got to admit. I'm really intrigued to see how this is going to work and how flavourful it's going to be. Just put all the bits and bobs back in the box. Just quickly show you how the velocity style screw deck goes on. These got some big old holes on, as you can see here, so you can fit some chunky coils in here by the looks of this. Just chuck the other one on as well. Let's have a look what it's like in full velocity style. Let's try and see what these other little screws do. I'm pretty sure they're to cover up the other holes. These little holes here. Chuck that in. Yeah, there we are. So you can pop those in there, and I think that will help with any juice leakage. Should be okay anyway. But I'm wondering if these are there to stop the juice from leaking when you've got your coils in there. I wonder how much leakage we might get from these, because we won't be using these if we're doing a dual coil setup. So we won't be using these little random things. You can see in the velocity style, it will all of the holes are covered up, so you won't be getting any leaking out of there. But time shall tell. I've never used this, so I don't know. So yeah, let's have a look. So yeah, that's why you have the velocity style, is for this cap to go on. And from what I can tell, this cap here, all of these are just wide open. There's no way to shut off any of that airflow. That is all just wide open. We'll just see if I can take out this top. Yeah, as you can see, everything is just wide open. There's no way to close off any of that airflow. Not really my style, but from the size of those holes in the posts, you can fit some big old coils in here, and you're gonna yeah, this is probably a cloud chaser's dream. You cannot use your own drip tips with this. These are the ones that come with it, and these are the only ones you can use. That is a big old drip tip. Like this is what 810 drip tip, your standard pretty much size. This one is extra large. This one's a large old drip tip. And once again, with this one as well, you can take this off. That comes apart. And I think you can swap them around. Can you? Let's have a look, see if we can swap it around. Ah, there we go, it can be done. So then you just got a big ass wide open airflow. And once you put this top cap and this this big drip tip and this little top cap, then it's wide open airflow once again. There's no way to close off that airflow, it's just wide open. Unlike the larger top cap, when you pop this one on, there is still no way of closing off that airflow. The little notches that close off the airflow for the small one, which fits on here, it doesn't touch any of this. So yeah, wide open airflow all the way for the larger top cap. So what I think I'm going to do, I think that actually lowers it down a bit as well, but I'm going to put this back to how it all was. So we'll pop this one back on here. So I want to be able to control that airflow with the plastic drip tip. And like I say, I'm not a big fan of just metal drip tips either. I'm not the biggest fan. I don't know what it is. Almost, to me, it makes me feel like I'm getting a metallic taste in my mouth when I use a metal drip tip, which I don't like. But I will, at some point, I will use the Velocity style with this top cap, just to see what it's like. But for now, I'm going to be removing these Velocity style posts. We see what she's like with just a nice dual coil setup. I'm gonna say these look like really nice little coils that come with it. I think there's some fused claptons by the looks of it. Yeah, 2 strands of like 26 gauge by the looks of it, clapton together. Actually not bad at all. What I might use for this, because we've got to gauge how tall we want these coils to sit, because obviously you're going to want them to sit right next to that airflow. When this is down, the top cap's on, you can actually see the airflow is quite low down. So this is actually, I'm really got high hopes for flavour for this. It's got quite a small little chamber once that top cap is on. And because it's a dual coil, I'm sure you could put a single in here, but I wouldn't want to. The airflow would be far too far away from that coil. This is dual coil for sure. And then it doesn't matter so much because the coil is going to be really close to that airflow anyway. So it's just going to smash into the side of that and give you some great flavour, because like I say, it's quite a small little cap. Small little cavity in the top, so it condenses everything nicely. Interesting, really intrigued to see how this is going to go. So let me just go and get my coil measuring tool. So this is what I'm going to be using here to measure it out with, my coil measurer. It's really handy, really handy. So what does it say on here? So you got 3mm all the way up to 8mm in length. Real handy little tool. Do you get your coil, you stick it in there, and you go in the bottom, and it's got all the different lengths then, so you just snip them, then you can get your coils both exactly the same length then, without just like eyeballing it. Are they looking good? They are looking good. That was a bit of a chore. No worries, no worries. So I'm going to be using today's to wick this is the new Muji cotton pads. And the new ones are like twice as big, basically, if you can see. So it's great for doing dual coils. So you can cut one little sliver and you can use it to wick 2 coils. So what I'm going to be doing here is taking the width of the inner diameter of your coil, and I'm going to double the size of that, and then double up the inner diameter on your cotton, and then do a slice. So then what I like to do with this Muji cotton is take off the outer edges because they're quite tough. There we are. Give it a little bit of a fluff out. And then give it just I like to fluff it a bit more now actually, and then I like to roll it up, because if you use it when it's flat, you tend to get a bit of cotton sagging inside the coil, where it's kind of flat. I've noticed it a lot. So when you just cut it straight, and then without doing the fluffing and rolling, and then you just feed it through, you get a flat piece in the center of the coil here. And then as that dries out, like after your first lot of juice that's in there, it sort of shrinks, and then you end up with a gap inside of your coil, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. So yeah, what I'm doing here is just giving it a bit of a roll, so it's more of a rounded shape and not a flat shape. It's really annoying having my camera flipped. I'll sort that out next time. But as you can see, there's actually really not that much cotton. As the deck is quite close. Quite close. There's not much room for the juice. Alright, there we go. Transformer RDA. All loaded up. I'm ready to go. Let's take it back up top, vape on it, let you know how good it is. We shall see, we shall see. Meet you back up top. Now I've spent a little bit of time now with this since I've wicked it and put some juice in it, because I felt like I had to. I'll explain why now. First of all, let's just go over what I do like about this. I like the fact that you can swap things around. That's pretty cool, and you do get two different styles of RDA in one. That's pretty great. It's easy to build on. The machining, everything is beautiful. There's been nothing wrong with it. I seem to be having a slight little problem with connection every now and then with the 510 pin. And it is an adjustable 510 pin. But it still gives me weird atomizer problems. It's still getting me to check my atomizer. It's done it on a couple of mods now. Yeah, everything about it is quite nice. It's quite nice. The flavour, it's okay. It's nice flavour. It's pretty good. It's not the best out there by far. What the biggest problem though I do have with it, yeah, moving on to the cons pretty quick. The RDA gets absolutely scaldingly hot. I mean really hot. I keep burning my lips on the side. It's okay. It's okay flavour. It's quite nice. But man, am I burning my lips on the sides here. I have got this at 70 watts. I did have it at 80 watts, but it was just getting far too hot. Because I think the deck is it's quite large, so it's like a solid lump of metal, and I'm thinking that's holding the heat quite a lot, because damn does it get hot and it doesn't cool down very quickly at all. The flavour's okay, yeah, it's alright. You get plenty of clouds. I'm thinking this is more for cloud chasers, you know. I mean, and if you like to just fiddle around with things, if you want two RDAs in one, then you can have that with the transformer. You can't use your own drip tips. I forgot to mention earlier that it does come with a squonk pin, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, blimey, it's getting so hot, ridiculous. Yeah, so I couldn't even imagine how hot it would get with the all metal drip tip and top cap. I'm sure it's just going to be absolutely roasting. I don't understand why it's getting so hot, because if I turn it down below 70 watts, you probably don't get that much vapor. It's okay. You get enough juice in there. It's not leaking on me. So far, so good. I've not had any leakage. And I managed to get like about 10 decent sized drops in there. If you blare a load of juice in there, it's just going to spit out those sides quite quickly, because the deck actually comes up quite high. It's like to there. Sorry. Like quite to there. So, yeah. Would I recommend this to anybody? Probably not, to be honest. I don't know how much these cost. I got this for free, so I don't want to, like, you know, crap on it too much. This could be a $5 for all I know. And if it was like a £5, $5, whatever, I think this would be probably pretty good. The grub screws are really good. They hold the things down tight. I haven't tried the other style, the Velocity style. So that might be fantastic. I might do another video on that. This video is getting on too bloody long anyway for this. It looks okay. I wish they hadn't put the black in the engraving. But it's just how hot it gets is the killer for me. Like I say, flavour's okay, it's doable. It's not the worst flavour out there at all. I've tasted a lot worse. Well, there we have it. The Transformer RDA by Vaporesso. Like I say, I've never really had any Vaporesso products, and I can sadly see why. It's not the best out there. It's decent if you can pick them up cheap. You know, alright, give it a go if you want to. If you want something to play around with and have two different RDAs in one. Vaporesso RDA Transformer. So yeah, if I was going to score this, out of 10, I'd give this a 5. 5.5, 6 maybe. Because it's a pretty cool concept. I like the idea of being able to swap things around and having two things in one and all of that. This gets too hot, man. It just gets too hot. Probably as hot as a Transformer's bloody engine. Yeah, 5.5. 6 from me. Okay, not the best actually. In fact, I probably just wouldn't recommend it. After all that. But yeah, I had it for free. So yeah, great. It's interesting one. Not the best out there. So yeah, anyway, it really doesn't matter. Stay smoke free. Carry on vaping. Take care of yourselves. Crossbomb out.